We can roll. Thank you so much for everyone being here tonight, whether you're here live. We also have a recording going. My name is Kristen Hilmer, and I am so honored to be here with these three other lovely ladies up in a part of this project and movement. And we've partnered together in order to share a message of hope with mission-driven people. And you've been invited because the person who reached out to you really cares about you, respects you, and would love for you to know a little bit about what we are up to. And so this call is just meant to be relaxed and fun. You're not going to have to do or buy anything, but just being here to show your support really is enough. So for the first portion, we're just going to share a little bit about optimal health and about a few of our stories of what this journey has been for us. And then for the rest of the call, we're going to talk about the organization that we've partnered with and how it's allowed people from all over the world, ourselves included, to create additional options and a sense of fulfillment. So maybe something will stand out. Maybe someone will come to mind. So whether it's for you or someone that you love or you're just here getting educated, we just really appreciate you being here to support. So first off, I want to kick us off with a little bit of a rhetorical question. And I'd like to ask, would you guys agree that being healthy today can be a little confusing, a little challenging? It's true, right? You know, we all want to look good and feel good and live these long and active lives. And we know it's up to us to make this happen. But unfortunately, it can be a little complicated and it can be really time consuming. And so that's where we come in. The four of us, along with thousands of others around the world, are a part of a movement called the Healthy Living Revolution, where we're helping people take their health back in ways that are simple, doable, proven, and really fun. So the foundation of health really starts with good nutrition, and we have to be flooding our bodies with some of the most nutrient-dense foods, which are fruits, vegetables, and berries. And I want everyone, just for a second, play along with me, hold up your fist, look at the size of your fist, and know that this is a serving size of fruits and vegetables, and we're supposed to be getting 9 to 13 servings of them every day. And we all did that today, right? I definitely did. If you did, let me know, and we'll give you a little prize. Not many people do. They say the average person gets 2 to 3 on a good day. And so really, what this healthy living revolution is all about is helping people get the variety and the consistency that we need. And that's why we love the nutritional support inside of this movement called Juice Plus. So it's one simple change that has taken all of our health to the next level. And so if you've never heard about what Juice Plus is, I'll go over it really briefly. And in brief, we are 30 raw fruits, vegetables, and berries in capsules. And then we have an additional 15 plants in a complete whole food beverage. So it all starts with farm fresh nutrition. And so fruits and vegetables lose a ton of nutrient content because they're picked super early, shipped long distances. I don't know if you guys have been to a grocery store recently where you've seen some slimy lettuces or maybe some green bananas, but I know that I have. And so Juice Plus solves that problem so that we have really nutrient-dense fruits and vegetables, because when they're picked early, the nutrients isn't there. And so we work with some of the best mid-family size farms in North America. And we have juicing and drying facilities that are located close to the farms so that once harvested, the produce promptly goes through a proprietary juicing and drying process. So it's the whole food. The reason why we are whole food concentrates are because we are the whole food. It includes the peels and leaves and the seeds and whatever is possible to get the greatest amount of nutrients. And the end result is a highly concentrated nutrition in capsules, and there's also chewables for children. And I just want to say, I want to stop right now, because 3 years ago when this came into my life, I was like, oh, yeah, another supplement. But I want you to think, stop, new category. This is a whole food concentrate. It is not a supplement. And so we'll dive into that a little bit more, but just kind of put that in a separate pantry shelf for a second. And then with our complete whole food beverages, chocolate and vanilla, we are vegan, gluten-free, a whole food protein. We've got fiber, amino acids. And then, these are great for any meal. I usually do one for breakfast, one as an afternoon snack. It's great for pre or post workouts. They're super versatile. And here's some things that I love about Juice Plus. One, and probably my most favorite, well, that's hard to pick, but we are scientifically proven. We are the most researched nutritional product in the world. Close to 40 published medical studies. Gold standard, not a random blogger, not some doctor saying recommended number one, but actual research proving that it's changing us on a cellular level. We are a food. We are not a vitamin. Like I said, stop, like new category. If you look at the back of this, you can see, there we go. You can see that it reads nutrition facts. So if you were to look at the back of a multivitamin, it's going to say supplement facts, hence why it's in the supplement category. This is food. The FDA recognizes it as real food because it has a nutrition label. So it has the same nutrition label as a bag of like frozen broccoli in the grocery store. And also, there's no warning label. It's safe for all ages, no toxic worries for multivitamins or kids gummies. It's safe for all ages, pregnant, nursing, children, elderly. Even we work with a lot of professional athletes. And really brief, a couple other things we have. So we have an omega blend that's been under research for 10 years. It's the first of its kind because it has a spectrum. We hear a lot about 3, 6, and 9, but this is also 5 and 7. And I don't know about you, but I learned about 6 months ago, instead of having fish oil, the only reason fish have omegas are because they eat plants. So we cut out the middleman and we go straight to the plant and have a lot higher quality with a full spectrum of omegas. We also have some bars that help aid in snacks, some of the same ingredients that are in the shakes. And then we help people get fruits and vegetables in their body through that. As well as we've got these beautiful tower gardens that stand as tall as I am, if not taller. You can grow year-round without soil, save water in a 3-by-3 foot space, and really have fresh fruits and vegetables, knowing you're getting nutrition in your body year-round. For those of you, I love programs. I've been, doing this for 3 years now with my 2 shakes and capsules every single day, along with real food. We've got free cookbooks. We've got accountability groups. If you're interested, we've got a program called the Shred 10, which just takes 10 days of each month to shred toxins and habits that aren't serving us. And it's a really fun group, and we've seen phenomenal results. So I've done enough talking right now, but I want to bring on my dear friend Kristen Foshi to share a little bit about what would this look like. Imagine if you were putting 45 plants in your body every single day for 4 months, for 6 months, for 1 year, for 3 years. And Kristen, how long have you been flooding your body with this, and what have you seen inside yourself and your family?
Yes, I was just going to say, how about 8 years? Holy smokes, it's been 8 years, you guys. And honestly, I have my little easy button right here because that's what this is to me. This is our easy button. So regardless of what my kids eat during the day, what we eat during the day, we leave the house, like Kristen said, flooding our body with 45 plants every single day. So I'm Kristen, like she said, I'm a mom of 3. I have a 12-year-old, a 10-year-old, and a 5-year-old. We're very active in our church. I'm an Air Force spouse, very active with fitness, and I love CrossFitting. That's my new thing right now. And it is so important to me. We are, like I said, I have 3 kids. We're bouncing from activity to activity to activity. So important to me to get these kids fueled the right way. So we were introduced to Juice Plus 8 years ago, and at the time, I didn't get it. I did not understand how they put fruits and veggies in a capsule or a gummy. It did not make sense. But here's what my friend told me. She goes, well, Kristen, the kids get it for free when you sign up. And I'm like, oh, I'm all about the free. So we started that way. We got it for free for our kids while my husband and I signed up for ourselves. And honestly, I did not expect to see anything. But at the time, I was looking for a multivitamin for my kids. I was going to give them the Flintstones because they were sick all the time. They were 3 and 4 at that time, and they were just constantly sick. And I knew there was something lacking in their diet. I just didn't know what. And it was not until we saw some incredible changes by adding Just Juice Plus that a light bulb clicked. And it just made me realize how important fruits and vegetables were. I knew they were good for us. You guys, your mama says, eat your fruits and veggies, right? And I even grew up playing sports. I taught PE and I taught health. But I did not understand that connection between food and disease. And as soon as we started noticing all these amazing things, like I said, it clicked, and I was like, all right, everybody needs to hear about this. Everybody needs to hear about how easy it is to get fruits and vegetables in your body every single day. So I'm just going to list a couple of things that we've experienced, and it's been such a blessing to our family, and then I'm going to pass it over to Brooke. But in the past 6 years, I can honestly probably count on one hand how many times we've been, for a family of 5, we've been to the doctor for a sick visit. We've gone for well babies, but for a sick visit on one hand, you guys. And that's incredible in this day and age, especially with how flu is rampant and flying around, right? It's crazy. It has changed our health with sickness in ways you cannot even imagine. It's such a blessing. My husband's skin, he had keratosis on the back of his arms. Honestly, we just thought he was born with it and it was going to stay. Had no idea it was related to food. That's gone away, which is pretty incredible. And my energy level is amazing. My recovery with workouts, it's just, I don't get sore. It's just absolutely incredible. And I know now with all the research, it's because we have all that nutrition pumping and coursing through our body. And then we have actually been able to treat my son's ADHD without any medicine, which is huge in this day and age. And it's because this community Juice Plus has filled in the gaps, and this community has taught us how to fuel our bodies. And my last thing, one of my favorites, is that I have a Juice Plus baby. He's now almost 6 years old. He's never been on antibiotics. Never, not once in almost 6 years. He's had Tylenol in his body one time. A world of difference between my older 2 kids who were chronically ill at this age. So it's just been such a blessing to our family. So I'm going to now pass it over to Brooke, and I'm super excited to hear her share.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Kristen. That is an incredible story, especially I love hearing, especially when kids are affected that positively. It's amazing. So I'm Brooke Carmichael, for those of you that don't know me. And my story actually starts about 2 years ago when Kristen Hilmer was brave enough to share what she had found with Juice Plus with me. And I immediately got the concept of the fruits and vegetables in a capsule. I was like, okay, like, yeah, I try and eat healthy, but I know I'm not getting those, 9 to 13 servings that we're supposed to be getting every single day. So my husband and I said yes, even though we thankfully have never had any major health issues of any kind. So I was like, okay, we'll see. Like, I'm probably not going to see any difference. Like, I don't know, whatever kind of thing. At that point in time, I was a very busy salon employee. I was a pretty successful stylist and makeup artist near Aspen, Colorado. And I thought, like I said, I'm super healthy, but I was on my feet 10 hours a day, working with the public constantly with sick kids. Before I knew it, I was a coffee addict, and I just thought that was normal. I'm in my late 20s, early 30s. Like, I need a little bit of pick me up. So I was just constantly drinking coffee all day, every day, caffeine addict. And pretty much right before, like, almost a month of taking Juice Plus, I realized I wasn't actually even wanting to drink coffee anymore, which was super weird for me because I still love it. I love the taste of it. But I didn't need it. My body was like, nope, you're getting fueled from fruits and vegetables. And I didn't actually believe that was really what was happening at the time. I still was like, no way. But I just I would take a sip of coffee and it would make me feel crazy. So I switched to decaf happily, and I still got that delicious flavor, but it's not, there's a little caffeine, but not like what I was doing before. It was literally all day. Not to mention the effect it was having on my wallet, which was crazy. So fast forward a couple months, I would catch the common cold pretty much whenever anybody would come in sick. But again, I thought that was normal. Everyone gets sick, especially during the winter up in the mountains near Aspen. So, okay, whatever. I'm getting colds all the time. That stopped. I have been sick, I think, twice in the past 2 years that we've been flooding our bodies with these fruits and vegetables. So that is amazing. And then recently, this is the most impactful thing that has happened for me. Like I was saying earlier, I have been really, really, really thankful to never have any major health issues up until October of 2017. I ended up completely blowing out my knee, complete ACL tear, partial MCL tear, as well as my meniscus. And it was just it was a freak accident. I have been active my entire life, and the doctor was basically like, it was probably partially torn from, skiing and snowboarding your entire life. And that was just the straw that broke the camel's back. It was like a weird pivot that I did. It wasn't anything crazy, which is sad because I always wanted to have like a cool story surrounding it. But that's really the bottom line. I didn't do anything crazy. It just happened. So I went through 3 months trying to get an appointment for surgery, trying to get in for surgery, basically just like almost completely immobile. I finally got in for surgery January 2nd of 2018. So a little over a month ago. And everything went amazing. They couldn't believe how perfect my blood work was, how perfect, like basically they're like, you're like, everything looked amazing, like inside your knee, minus the obvious tears and issues that they were repairing. So I go back a week later and I almost had my whole motion was back in my knee. I don't know if anybody's ever had a knee injury or a joint injury, but basically you're expected to be pretty much stiff for, a number of weeks, probably. I don't know the actual statistic there, but I went in and I could bend my knee completely, almost normal. And my surgeon was completely blown away by that. He was like, "You're a rock star. What are you doing?" And I was like, "Well, let me tell you about it." So long story short, I went in for my 6-week post-op appointment last week, I believe it was. And he, again, was completely blown away, told me that I looked like I was honestly 3 months out of surgery, not 6 weeks. If he hadn't done my surgery, he said he would have thought that I would have had it at least 3 months ago. So that's just a testament to how your body actually, when you're flooding it with these fruits and vegetables and it actually has the opportunity to heal itself from the inside out, it will, it's amazing the things that can happen. So that was a huge testament for me with Juice Plus, and I will absolutely never, ever be off this product. So that's just my quick health story. And thank you guys for letting me share. And I'm going to pass it back to Kristen.
Brooke, that's awesome. Oh my gosh, I love hearing that. It's just amazing what fruits and vegetables do. Who would have thought? Who would have thought fruits and vegetables could be so just crucial to our bodies, right? All right, well, now I'm excited to share with you guys a little bit more about the Freedom Revolution, which is our business community. And this business opportunity has I didn't know it when I started it, but it has blessed the socks off of our family. Just real quick, before, I'm actually gonna just read to you because I don't wanna miss anything because it's that good. But I will say my husband retires from the Air Force next year. And I'm so excited to say that because of this business, it doesn't matter what he does after he retires. It's incredible. We can do whatever we want because I have a solid, stable residual income coming in, which is incredible. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that. I had no idea what I had my hands on when I started this business. I signed up for the business when I got the product, but I didn't really start the business until a few years later when I saw the benefit of it, and I loved sharing it with people, so it just made sense. So you guys, the main mission of the company is to bring freedom through improved health. And I think it is super important for all of us to know that 80% of Juice Plus is used by happy customers who have no affiliation with the company. That means not everybody's signing up to join the business. We literally just have customers that are happy just taking the product. And it is our job as reps of the company to serve these customers. And we're basically paid well to do a lot of good and just bring a lot of value into people's lives with Juice Plus and healthy living. So as you listen to our stories, perhaps you'll think of someone in your life who may need to hear what's possible. So I'm going to address 2 common questions about the Juice Plus company. How does it work? First of all, you guys, it's open to anyone 18 years or older. It's called a virtual franchise, and it is only $50 per year to own. $50, that's it. It's pretty incredible. You get an online office and a personal website. You can run your business from anywhere, anytime, any device. You earn residual income by sharing Juice Plus by word of mouth. The company does the rest. I have friends that have done other network marketing companies, and I've seen the garages stocked full of product. We don't have that, which is awesome. Because Juice Plus manufactures, they deliver, they bill and they collect from the customers, and they pay us then by direct deposit monthly. Like I said, there's no inventory to keep. The only Juice Plus we touch is our very own. All commission levels are permanent in the company. There's no quotas or minimums, and there's the freedom to choose your own individual pace. There's no glass ceiling on income or territorial restrictions. In fact, Juice Plus is in over 20 different countries, which is awesome. So the second thing, what's so great about Juice Plus, you guys? What's so great about the company? It was formed nearly 50 years ago by President and founder Jay Martin, who is still at the helm today. He's just an amazing, incredible, loving man. We're privately held, debt-free. We're a multi-billion-dollar company. And the cool thing is there's family benefits package at the top positions. And this list is kind of lengthy, so listen up. It's medical, dental, disability, life, long-term care, chiropractic and prescriptions, college assistance, holiday bonus, and a monthly expense allowance. You guys, this rivals corporate America, right? It's pretty incredible. Not only does Juice Plus inspire healthy living, but we also inspire healthy giving as well. And we have impacted over 1 million families so far with free Juice Plus for children through our Children's Health Study. You guys heard me talk about that and how my kids have been getting Juice Plus for free for 4 years, which was incredible. We're the title sponsor of the St. Jude Memphis Marathon Weekend. We're highly involved in the Boys and Girls Club and the Volunteers of America. And if you want to know more about how we give, you can get with us after and ask about that. But right now, I am super excited to pass it over to my good friend, Dora. Dora, I'm so excited to hear from you tonight. Can you share with us a little bit about you?
Sure. Thank you for having me. I'm so honored to do this. I'm really nervous. This is my first call in the setting, so I just had to really be organized with my thoughts. And so I'm just going to read you my feelings, and I hope you gather the same thing that I'm trying to be transparent here. So, hello, my name is Doris Stovall, and I'm honored to have this opportunity to share my story. I have successfully completed 8 years in the Marine Corps. I have 5 kids, 4 children in the house, and an angel baby in heaven. In 2013, we experienced a family trauma when we lost our 3-year-old son to an accidental drowning. I started to realize that my body couldn't handle the stress of our loss. I was feeling depressed, not wanting to get out of bed, and for the most part, I stopped living and I was just existing. Then in September of 2016, I began to feel a pain in my leg that felt as if my leg was on fire. I couldn't walk without feeling extreme amount of pain, and everything hurt. I thought that I was going to have to live like this for the rest of my life. I began to see several doctors who couldn't figure out what was wrong, and they gave me a bunch of prescriptions for the pain and said that I was having early signs of MS. But all my tests kept coming back negative. Then one day, as I was telling my sister about what I was feeling and what the doctors were telling me, she said, I have a product that I want you to try. It's called Juice Plus. She said it's fruits and vegetables in a capsule, and we also have plant-based shakes. At first, I thought she wasn't really listening to what I was telling her. So I said, did you hear me right? I feel like my leg is on fire, and most of the time during this inflammation, I can't move, and you want me to take fruits and vegetables. She said, well, nothing else is working, so why not? So in November of 2016, I changed my diet and began to take Juice Plus. I decided I was not going to take any prescription drugs just to see if Juice Plus really could help me. Well, to my surprise, by December, I had noticed that my inflammation and pain had not been as frequent or severe. Then by February of last year, I was pain-free and prescription-free. And I knew I had to share the power of Juice Plus capsules and shakes with others. So at the end of December, I decided to sign up for the business. The Juice Plus business and product has not only changed my life, but it's helped me realize that food not only can heal our bodies, but our mind as well. I say this because in January of this year, I went to my first conference, and I was amazed at the amount of training that was shared. As I was listening to one of the speakers give her testimony of how Juice Plus had helped her, she said she could be a better mom, wife, and friend, but somewhere along the way, she lost her identity. This hit me because after the loss of our son, I felt that I had failed at life, and I lost who I was. I didn't want to share my story with anyone because I was afraid of what they would think of me. So that night while I was praying, I suddenly felt my spirit lifted. And the Lord said, Dora, you are not the victim of your story. You are the hero and the survivor. I came back to Houston with the urge to not hold back and began to share. I share hope to those who have lost it and health to anyone who needs a better way of life. If I can help one person with my story, then it was worth going through. Juice Plus gave me my health and allowed me to think of myself in a positive light. With the help of Juice Plus education on whole food nutrition, I lost about 20 pounds, and I have the energy to enjoy living life again, pain-free and guilt-free. So for $50, I am able to have my own Juice Plus franchise and be a part of a team that inspires healthier living and provides a supportive community and products that not only can reverse the signs of disease, but it can change the way we think about ourselves. If there is anything that I want to be committed to, it's helping people find strength in their story and live healthier. If this message reached you, please get with the person who invited you to this call and allow them to help you through your journey of hope or health. Thank you and God bless.
Oh, Dora, I don't know if I
That's
can
it.
follow you after that. You're making me tear up over here. Thank you so much for being vulnerable and sharing your story. And I'm going to share a little bit about my business story. As I mentioned earlier, I've been using the product for 3 years. And once I started really understanding the power in the science and seeing that for me, it was inflammation in my body. And once I started having my own story, about 2 years ago is when I got really serious with the business. Similar to what Dora is saying, I was like, I'm doing a disservice by not sharing this with people. This is changing people's lives. It's changed mine. And I want to be able to give people that opportunity. And so in a 6-month window between January and June of 2016, our team was able to help enough people get whole food nutrition into their bodies that I was able to hire another therapist to take care of my clients. Well, I went on a 2-month road trip, literally driving East Coast to West Coast, flying down to Mexico to go surfing, living my dream, driving up into Canada to go rock climbing. And the whole time I was working from my phone. I didn't know if this was a real thing, but now I had experienced that I could live my life and work while I did it, that they could weave together. So I got back from that trip with a holy cow moment of this is real and got a little more serious. And then this past March of 2017 was able to go full time. This summer was able to go to Europe for a month and start some prospecting and international business over there because we are in 26 different countries around the world. And here we are right now, 2 years later, hitting the top position of the company where that benefits package that Kristen Foshi listed off earlier is true. And so I share this as a testament that I'm just an average person that caught a vision, has a big heart, and I started running. And the beautiful thing is our paychecks are a direct reflection of the amount of people that we're helping. So as our paycheck grows, it means that more and more lives are being changed, being saved, and it is truly the most honorable and rewarding and heart-wrenching thing that I have ever done. It's so fulfilling, and I'm so grateful to be working with women like you've heard tonight. So in closing, to tie this all in a nice little bow, I want you to think So two people that we're really looking to talk to. One is someone who's ready to invest in their health and just make life a little easier by adding one simple change, Juice Plus. We're not getting that 9 to 13 every day. Maybe this could help you out if you're not. So just getting that in an affordable way, a couple bucks a day, free for your children if you're using it, getting these massive amounts of nutrition. And the second person is anyone who wants to partner with us in this freedom-wide revolution. You know, our vision is to help people earn a stable and residual income in order to expand their options, whether that's while you're having part of mom care, whether that is you're a business person and building someone else's dream and you're ready to start building your own dream, whether you're in college and you're not looking to do a 9 to 5 or you want a side gig to help pay for it. You know, we help a lot of people who are in retirement have some extra income to pay forward to future generations. So this works for anyone, any walk of life. And it all takes place inside of a really fun and positive, thriving community. So although you're here to support the person that invited you to this launch, I want you to ask yourself two questions. What if this could be a perfect fit for someone in one of your circles? And who do you know? Who do you know that might be dissatisfied in what they're doing and looking for a change? Because as skeptical as I was in the beginning about this, I am eternally grateful for the courage that my now friend, a stranger at the time, reached out to me and shared Juice Plus. And so we are so grateful you are here. And as Dora said, please reach out to the person who invited you to this call, and have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you.